Hello, and welcome back to Panzer Corps Gold and playing hardball and the Second World War. So we are fighting in Kiev in 1943 here, and in the real world, celebrations are in order because when I record this, it is the 9th of May, and we all know that around this day, the Second World War ended in the real world history. And we can say thank you to Volodymyr Zelensky, the Ukrainian president, who actually gave a permit for the Kremlin's parade of victory that is happening today in Moscow. And I do like the humor behind that one, especially the rather dissatisfied Russian reaction on that one. So I really like the humor here. But yeah, I mean, it is a good thing that that National Socialism was defeated, especially thanks to all the land and lease of the United States. And well, today we're just waiting for the International Socialism to be beaten. But that is quite far away, I guess. So, and I wanted to share some other stuff with you. I added a new video to our sticky comment under this mission here. And that's a quite intriguing little discussion between historians, and that's about Stukas against tanks. So, and we know that this game is not super realistic, obviously. When we see that our Ultra U here, our Junkers, can actually take out the tanks just like this, then in reality that was a little bit more difficult. So, like a Stuka couldn't really attack any tanks directly. Like, I mean, you might have scored a lucky hit or something. But in principle, they would only or mostly attack trucks or something, columns, yeah, on the move or so. Or maybe areas where there were a lot of tanks lined up or so. But in principle, that's the cool thing about this video, where they also showed original footage from the cockpit. And these planes, so they flew in at 4,000 meters, swooped down, released the bombs, and then flew up again and were gone. Yeah, so that was the way. As we know, we already talked about that a couple of hundred episodes ago, I guess. But then you can't really see anything, yeah? Like, I mean, you could probably make out a tank or so, but you can't really see what kind of tank it is, yeah? Or maybe you could differentiate between a huge tank like a Tiger or the KV-85s here, or a Joseph Stalin or something, or the KVs, but certainly not, okay, is it a Tiger or a KV or something? Yeah, that's probably too difficult. Planes that were more dedicated for the ground fight, like our Kanonenvogel here, so with machine cannons, not machine guns, but machine cannons, or the Russian or the Soviet Sturmovik, for example, or our Messerschmitt 410A, that got way further into the gunfire and would shoot at tanks more directly. That's, of course, more realistic. But here we get a wrong impression. But let's keep that one in mind. So I recommend that video. It's really quite intriguing and interesting. And today here we have quite some nice opportunities. We have a KV-1C here, and I would like this guy to become our prisoner of war. And the same thing for this KV-85 here. If my plan works out, that is. And it all depends on our artillery. And we know that our artillery is kind of failing us a lot. So that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for us if our artillery fails us. I would love to use our Heinkel with the nice carpet bombing here. And speaking of carpet bombing, so the thing is that, and that's the second aspect of this fight of bombers against tanks. They were talking about an interesting anecdote. So the Allies in the West one day didn't have anything to do, didn't have any targets. So they just put a square on a map and said, okay, we are bombing the crap out of this area here and coincidentally, apparently, they actually hit some tigers that were hiding there. But those tigers, like even with pretty big bombs, and we have to keep in mind that bombs are not artillery shells. Yeah, you can imagine what kind of shell. Like it's a couple of kilograms big and heavy, or kilograms heavy and a big shell, but it's of course not like a planes bomb, yeah, which can have something like 500 kilograms or so, and usually had something around 250 kilograms of explosives inside. And those would actually, like, I mean, they could get a lucky hit, of course, but that was so rare that you couldn't really count on it. Even with the Soviet Sturmovik, which apparently dropped many hollow point bomblets or something, or hollow point explosives. They were mostly useless. Yeah, maybe they did a little bit of damage or something, but usually they never took out any tanks with that stuff. Yeah, maybe a wheel of a track or something. Also with the bombs. So within this anecdote where they put the square on the map and bombed the tigers there, the tigers were actually thrown on the sides, thrown on the back, on their roof. Yeah, but didn't get destroyed or anything, and the crews just climbed out and dug up the tiger and then drove on, literally. Yeah. So let's not underestimate or overestimate the effectiveness of planes. We have to keep that one in mind. But yeah, we're still enjoying it. And let's start here. There you go, right? So they're gone. The real thing what we want to do now, however, is to take some prisoners. So... And I've got a plan. So the first thing we do is our Sonderkraftfahrzeug. You guys drive here, and we are closing the trap. Oh, we are also seeing something. They've got a SU. They've got another SU, the anti-tank SU, and the other hybrid. One. Yeah, no, sorry. Here, this is SU 1 or 22, and the smaller 76 here. Okay. So, but the thing is, what I would like to do is actually send our Heinkel here for the KV-85. But the thing is, the Soviets brought a Spark, the anti-air tank, or tankette. No, it's not a tankette, but small tank, light tank. So, and now that this guy can drive for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we can't dare to bring any planes here, which is kind of sad for us. But I think unless our artillery completely fails us, I think we should be okay. So and now, what I want now is, I want our recon to be here, because supposedly it helps with the artillery. So our Tiger will take out the BA-10 over here. Okay, I had hoped for some prisoners, but whatever. And then you guys drive here and you close the trap. And now, artillery, come on, guys. Don't destroy the tanks, just shake them up a little bit. And 3 suppress. No, that's not good. Come on, you need to do better. Come on, we have only 3 shots. Come on. Suppress them. Suppress them. No, we fail. My beautiful plan is failing. Come on. Come on, suppress them. Only 7. No. 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 Okay, well, let's see. Maybe we get lucky here. So, Tiger, you drive here. So, you notice I'm opening up something here. The Joseph Stalin tank. That's actually a problem, but we don't have any tanks here right now. But now the KV-85 is trapped. And we need some good artillery shots. Come on, guys. Do it. Suppress. Suppress them. You drive away. Oh, it looks like they didn't do anything to suppress. Oh, no. Guys, we will not win the Second World War like this. Come on. 4 suppress. Come on. Hummel. Suppress them. Oh, no. It could have been so beautiful. Artillery. Come on. Don't destroy. Suppress, I said. Okay, 9 are suppress. Okay, oh. Oh, yeah, okay, we've got a chance now. But we use up all our artillery. That's too dangerous. And these guys, well, they could actually get here. Okay. Then let's do like this. These guys, they have 2. Yeah, crap, no, we have to... we need these 2 here against this tank. That's the thing. They could also end up here. And now we can't help. Well, then now everything depends on our Gebirgsjäger. So we've got 1 flanking Tiger. Gebirgsjäger, come on. You can do it, right? Come on. No, they are not doing. Oh, they surrender at 10. Oh, awesome. We get 121 prestige points. At least that. Okay, good. And they are suppressed at 7 now, huh? Okay, that was good. Otherwise, it was crap. So what do we do now? The problem is we would lose someone. So that was just we are 2 points below suppression, but this here worked excellently. Okay, in the end, it worked excellently. Should we still attack over here? That's the question. That's the question. So we've got 2 options. I wanted to actually bring in our grenadiers here. Like this Tiger can go here to defend our grenadiers that are going to be here. The grenadiers can take out the T-34. However, then they will be susceptible to attack, of course, from this artillery, which is bad. And that's the real problem with this plan. But this Tiger can attack this tank. And the Spar can drive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then shoot 1, 2. We could probably destroy this one here. But we don't know what's going on here, and I was kind of afraid of flak. I mean, it looks like they don't have anything here. But I don't want to take the risk at this point. Yeah, they could actually go there. Like, it would also be nice to actually take our Tiger here and then destroy the artillery. This would also be a good thing. But yeah, I don't want to. And also, they might have more planes. And also more spark. And even if this guy cannot drive there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. I mean, here this should be a safe tile. But we don't know what's going on here. And they could have brought more troops in here. With this new attack force. That's our big problem right now. Yeah, I think the KV is going to live. Yeah, that's most unfortunate here. Most unfortunate. And we are actually even pulling back. We're going to pull back. Because our Fallschirmjäger only have they only have 1 entrenchment here. Yeah. It's very unfortunate. So we have the question. Or maybe we are wearing them just down a little bit more, huh? Let's do that. Let's do like this. So you guys, you are driving here. You are firing at this infantry there. They are suppressed at 8. There, and then our Tiger, they are completely suppressed now. Our Tiger should be able to take them out. Yeah, do that. Good. Bye-bye regular infantry. Now we are, of course, slightly, like they could drive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 6 then. This guy, however, could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and attack us. So this one needs to die. I don't want to bring in any planes up here. I think we're just staying put. We're just staying put. It worked out very nicely here with the KV-85. Although, like, our ultra grenades, they are itching, but no, we know we don't do that. Here, we are destroying this guy. We're getting artillery fire. Oh, you failed the attack? Come on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where is that? Well, then we are driving here. Oh yeah, they have something. They have flak. Crap. And an artillery anti-tank gun. Okay, so that's actually interesting that they've got it here in the... Oh, it is also entrenchment 5, so it was here all the time. I was actually expecting... Firstly, I was expecting that they had something behind the town or so. Or like here in this town or so. But now we are controlling the area here with the Tigers at least, so they can't get through to our Spark here. Yeah, but no, we're not bringing in our infantry here. And this Tiger needs to stay here. Although I wanted to see some more progress. But I guess it's fine. And next turn we will have our railway gun. And by the way, the question came up whether this one gets less experience than normal artillery. And I can't say, but I think it depends on the unit that we are shooting at. Yeah, I think that's the real thing. The real question. So, here we've got flak, but we have to pull back. Because this guy could go here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like them in this position, but we need to pull back now. So they go into the swamp. Here, and then we can still go 1, 2, 3, and 4 and attack whatever is here in the town. Yeah, you guys go here. Although it's kind of unfortunate. No, let's do it like this. I want one flak here, but this guy also needs to drive away. They will have to pull back as well. I want them gone. Or should we attack them? No, it's not. There's no use. We're not getting, unless we are getting super lucky, we are not getting the KV-1C here. It will just take our put our soldiers at risk. We're not doing it. What the crap? You have to pull back, so this one needs to go. Yeah, you drive here. You pull back 1. We don't have artillery support for our guys here. It's a problem. But the Tiger is here, so it should be okay. Right? Like, I hope so. Then they go here. Yeah, we are pulling back. So the plan failed, but we got the KV-85, at least that. Then you guys, you drive here. Because now this infantry could only go here, but then our infantry will stop them. You guys. Yeah, you need to pull back here. This is our ranged Stook. So like this one here, they could shoot at us. Yeah, the problem is they will probably shoot at them. We can't pull the artillery away. I mean, of course, we could pull back all in all. Like with everybody. We could do that in principle. Like this flag. Yeah, no, they need to stay here because they need to control the area so they can't just drive in. And then otherwise our Fallschirmjäger would be in grave danger there. Right now they could only advance to these 2 tiles, so let's stay there. So our artillery should be safe. Unless they are shooting at us. So you guys, you drive back. Yeah, they are more flexible. And our flak is actually protecting them over there. But... yeah, okay, no, and we can have a plane here. Yeah, okay, no, we're doing it. We're doing it like that. This guy stays here, because then we are also a bit more flexible. You are driving back here. And you are going here. So we are pulling back. But it's just a ruse. So the Spark can drive 1 or go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But I doubt that they will do that. Oh, no, sorry. No, sorry, they can only be here. 1, 2. 1, 2. So, 1 plane can be here. So, this plane is actually in a good spot. And I would like to have another one here. We could also have one here, I think. This guy could drive 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then shoot 1, 2. So, we can have 1 plane here. But then they could see us. But yeah, I want them here. 1 plane here. So, and we don't have any Soviet planes in the sky. No, we don't. And then this Focke-Wulf, we could also refuel someone here now that we have this chance. This is Bear. Now let's fly 1 guy up. This guy here then will stay there. And then you guys fly here. It should be okay, right? I'm not making a mistake here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. It should be fine. So they can see us, but deterrence is also okay. And then you guys fly here. They can see them. You fly here. So like this. And it should be fine. So and then you can fly here. Back here. Oh, and by the way, now our Romanian infantry here, they can get away. Yeah, and now the big question is, how do we do it down here? I think we can actually get rid of all of them. But let's firstly take this airfield. Aha. No one is there in the town of Stepanci. Only some paratroopers holding the line over there on the road. So I think now it's time for our Wehrreserve to advance. You guys go here. Our long legs. You guys go here into the forest. And you guys pull back here onto the road. Because they could actually go here. They could retake the airfield. They could do that. Yeah, long legs, you get ammo. So and then over here in the swamp, this is of course a problem. Like we could nicely bombard them over here. Yeah, no, we're not doing... Oh, no, they're here, by the way. This flak could go 1, 1, 2 and shoot at us, so it's not happening. But we can mess up... We can mess up the Sioux over there. Or rather the infantry, huh? Because this way, if we are hitting the Sioux, then we will reduce the enemy's prestige as well. Because this here is the victory hex. Let's do that. We are going to strategically carpet bomb the town. What's the name here? Kiev. So we've got our Junkers. Yeah, they all do only 2, huh? Oh, and by the way, we should actually attack them down there. Here, let's do that. This Messerschmitt should be safe, so we are attacking them. Okay, for 3. Yeah, we would lose someone, so we're not putting our guys at risk at this point. Then you attack them. Kanonenvogel. Yeah, no, I want this guy here. Although on the other hand, our tiger. Yeah, that would be a problem. Yeah, but still. So here, you guys attack there. Nice. Nice attack for 3. Then our Heinkel. Carpet bombs the town. Oh yeah, good hit there. And they are suppressed at 6. That's not so good. But I have a plan. So. And then let's have Bear. Although Bear could actually rather be here. Yeah, we definitely need someone. Yeah, I think here we should be safe. We definitely want someone as a trap. Because they can see our tiger. And if they have planes, then they will go for these guys here. Probably also for this tiger here, by the way. And we can send a plane here. Because this one could go 1, 1, 2. Then we have still the problem that they might have sparks here. But on the other hand, yeah. Maybe they have. But Bear would actually be the one guy to pull it off. We have 3 planes here. And this guy. Movement. So you are attacking them. Okay, so now this Sioux drives here, and the next turn they can help out down here. You drive here, hit them, and you fail your attack. But they're completely suppressed. So our infantry can mess them up. Or we are using the infantry here. No, here, this tiger. It's important that these guys are gone. This tiger doesn't have so much fuel, so you're attacking them. They are out of the way. Excellent. Then we have only 1 artillery strike. You guys go here. Oh, no, wait a second. We are driving here. You are hitting the regular infantry here in the swamp. You also fail your attack. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Then you guys, the tiger messes up the infantry there, drives here. Yeah, and then the question is, yeah, we shouldn't attack with tanks in the swamp. Yeah, now it's the problem that these guys are not completely suppressed there. And we don't have more artillery. This guy could go 1, 1, 2, 3. We are out of range. Yeah, let's drive here, and then our infantry goes there. You mess them up. But with flanking Panther, it is not okay. But they are fleeing, and then our Panther can actually finish them off. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. We're not doing it yet. Because we can use a plane. But now we are not being flanked anymore. Panther. Good. And then this guy. Yeah, no, we want this one here. We need to take... Oh, yeah, here, no, wait a second. No. We're taking the town so the enemy doesn't see us here. They could drive in with something. And then the question is... Yeah, we should use our Panther here. Let's think about our plane situation. So we should have a fighter here, but if this guy is gone, then they can't see us here anymore, which is good for us. Right now they can see everything. So we've got 3 planes, 3 fighters, and I want 1 here and 1 here, and then we have only 1 left. This one is already helping here. We would put our Heinkel in quite some danger without escort. And that's actually a problem. But we definitely want 2 planes here. Because if the enemy doesn't see us here, then it should be okay, right? Like this guy could also drive here. And then surprise anybody who comes in. Yeah, let's do that. But we are not doing it yet. So we are using one fighter. Bear takes the job over here, which is probably the most dangerous one. You fly here. Then this fighter, this here is our attack Focke Wulf, and this here is also our attack Focke Wulf, but this here is our hero, right? No, it's the +1 guy. And this here, oh no, here this is Otto Kittel, okay. So here, yeah, actually it's more important that we hit these guys. So we fly here. No, he fails the attack, unbelievable. Panther. Panther fails the attack. Come on. Oh no. Everything fails. Why is that? Why can nothing ever work here? Like I wanted to. Unbelievable. Yeah, now it's actually super dangerous. The Heinkel can be seen here. And our Tiger can be seen. If they have planes, and I think it's actually likely that they will come with more. Although on the other hand, like during both last turns, we shot down a lot of planes, right? But maybe they have even more now. Well, it's not guaranteed that we will kill them. And our guy cannot go here. Well, I mean, if we go here, then we would present a pretty nice target for any plane to attack. Oh, we can't get there now. Oh, God. Why is that happening? Like, it's total crap right now. That's total crap. Yeah, well, we can't do anything. It's done. We're done. But we need to have the plane here. Like, I have a very bad feeling, actually. Or we are driving this guy here. But, oh yeah, here. Oh yeah, we can do that too. Oh yeah, let's do that. Then you guys, you go here. Then we don't need a plane there. And then also, no plane is actually in danger. They can't see us. And they cannot get to them to attack them. Unless someone drives in from here. And then we can use this fighter here. Yeah, good. Very good. They are gone. Okay, good. And then you guys, you drive here and look around. Aha, no one is there. Okay, then we are preparing ambushes here and here on the roads. Okay, then maybe it's not a catastrophe right now. Good. And then you guys, you drive here, artillery. And then we are... Next turn we could go 1, 2, 3 and fire at anything that comes here. Or drive down here, actually. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's better. While our Hummel gets new ammo. Okay, so. Infantry march. On the march. Panzer 3. Oh yeah, here. Oh, by the way. So I was thinking... Let's go on a train with our Panzer 3 and then the Panzer 3 should be here. And then we've got flak. So we've got flak protection. So you can actually get away from there. Let's drive into the swamp here. Can we get there? Yeah, excellent. So we are driving the train over here. And our Panzer 3 will be helpful here to take out the infantry especially. So, like that. You guys, you have full ammo and you are not in range and you are not daring to get in range. Our Tiger also gets new ammo and fuel right now. Yeah. Would have been nice to actually attack this guy here, the T-34, with this Tiger. That was my alternative plan. If we had gone for the offensive option to take our Grenadiers here, and then our Gebirgsjäger could have gotten into the town. But then, of course, they would, you know, like with the Katyusha and this artillery, they could have been pounded pretty badly, and also our Grenadiers, and they are rather expensive. They would be here and they could have been shot at with the long reach here, the 122mm. So I think this is the best compromise probably, although it's very sad that we didn't get to this KV-1C there. But we would have needed to destroy 2 of the KV-1Cs to make it surrender, I think. And that was very, very unlikely to happen, I think. Yeah, you guys, you get some fuel. Excuse me. Wait a second. Just needed to drink a little bit of water, refreshing water, and we're done. Okay, then ending the turn. Firing at our Gebirgsjäger. Oh, we've got something. Oh, 12. Oh, they came with planes. And we shot them down. Excellent. And they have tanks. Oh, the Tiger's under attack. The Joseph Stalin attacked. The KV is there. The KV-1C. Okay, I think we got lucky. Oh, they've got so much stuff. Oh, our Gebirgsjäger got 1 hit. Okay, that was pretty bad, but could have been way, way worse. Our Tiger. Our Tiger can take out the Spark, but is then out of ammo. Well, this is quite interesting now. So that was pretty good here with our flak trap. What is this? A Yak-1. Okay, the nasty Yak-1. And we've got 1 remaining Petliakov. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, but I had the intuition that there were more planes flying around. I had the impression that something bad could happen. And here they have they just put the artillery there. So what we are going to do is to send our Panther here. And then we'll see more. Yeah, it's pretty good now. Okay. So I think that is a very interesting development here. It's very sad that the KV-1C got away. And we are in sort of some trouble. But we've got our Panzer 3 here. The monster Su, the Joseph Stalin Su, is somewhere up here still. Or did it drive down? I didn't see it. Flak is still there. But we can mess them up. And I think if we are getting half lucky, then we should be able to take this Joseph Stalin here prisoner as well. And now that this Tiger is going to mess up this artillery, we are also not in that grave of a danger with our infantry. And then we can just do our plan like I wanted it last turn right now. I think it's a good thing. It's a good development. So here, they put the T-34 into the town to take it. And the Romanians, they will be safe. We saved the lives of these last Romanians here. Okay, then. And I think these guys got some reinforcements, huh? Yeah, they did. Although, no, they are not suppressed. Or they are suppressed at 2. Yeah, they got reinforcements here. Okay. Well, but we cleared all of this here. And it looks like they didn't bring in more guys here. They have their artillery there that doesn't have any vehicles. Not even some horses to draw them. Yeah. So. And that concludes today's episode. By the way, did I say it here? The question came up how much experience the railway gun gets. And I believe that it depends on what we shoot at. And now we've got a very expensive tank here. I mean, I don't know how much it costs, but it should be rather expensive. And that should be helpful to fire at it with our... okay, and I mean, like, it would be better to fire at some soft targets with this one here. Like, if we are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, we can actually fire... We can fire at the Katyusha there. Yeah. Well. But I think it's quite interesting here. So, many thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. I don't think that I forgot about any other topics to talk about. Yeah, and I wanted to remind you, so I'm going to try and play as much as possible in the next phase, but and then pre-record several episodes to take a break. And hopefully reset the algorithm or something. Oh yeah, and I think Jean wrote a comment that I kind of didn't really understand. Or it was probably going in the direction, well, do I want to do this here for fun, or do I want to think about the algorithm or something? Well, guys, I mean, obviously it is mixed motivation. Yeah, obviously I'm doing the Let's Plays here on the channel for fun because I have fun with it. Otherwise, obviously, I wouldn't do it. But due to the fact that it really consumes also a lot of time, and you need to pay your rent, yeah, at least where I live and in my situation. So at some point, it should actually also have some at least little economic benefit, yeah, because otherwise, yeah, I mean, like, I enjoy it, but it's very time consuming, yeah, and at the same time, I don't want to only have one Let's Play or so, because that's, yeah, I want to share it, yeah, but why not benefit from it? But of course, like, it's a question, but and why should others make money out of that? Yeah, like, I think actually that's also another, there are different interpretations, like what's happening. So I think the channel is shadow banned. And the question is, of course, why? Yeah, why is my channel not really growing? And I noticed several things. So, for example, the algorithm doesn't seem to allocate viewers to it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, not everybody who watches the Let's Plays likes them. Yeah, it's a matter of taste, of course, but I like to think that my content here is maybe a little bit better than most stuff. Yeah, or at least, let's put it like this at least a bit above average, right? Or what do you think? You could wash my head if you think that I'm too megalomaniac here or so, but I do think that my content is actually above average, so, which means that I would and should probably get above average views, right? So, and in the beginning, I had a phase where I got 1 subscriber per day, 1 to 2 subscribers per day. So that was very constant growth, and then that stopped. So, and I believe there are several scenarios. Firstly, the whole thing is fraud. Yeah, so the algorithm is probably identifying some stuff that it is pushing. I don't really know the category or something, because there's really a lot of slop as well, like really bad quality trash. Yeah, and I also have it in my timeline. And I'm constantly getting it. And I also have often used this function here with don't recommend channel and so on, like especially for AI crap that, that just gets thrown at you and is full of false information and it's just sloppily made and crap. Yeah. And I was wondering, like, what is the point of all these YouTube channels? Yeah, I mean, like YouTube itself and Google, they are obviously making money out of this thing, yeah, and they started with the prospect of earning money, yeah, like that's the thing. No one is doing such a thing out of fun or, because they are philanthropists or something. Yeah, there's always some economic interest there. So, and all YouTubers, they all hope I mean, some might just do it for fun or so, but you have to think about yourself, yeah? You need to work for yourself. You need to learn something. You do need to do some sports and so on to stay healthy. And then there is actually not that much time left. And if you want to dedicate more time to a project like this, then you need to take that time from the other aspects of your life, yeah? And I think, while it's a nice hobby, so to speak, yeah, like also to connect to some like-minded people or so, but with that you could also just have a Facebook group or something, yeah, like you don't need to upload it and so on. Like, it's also an environmental aspect. It causes costs, obviously, yeah. So and that's why I think that a channel like this, especially if they are making revenue with it, and they do, so they are putting advertisements in there, like on all my videos, I know that, and they are making money out of it. Like, I mean, they have to pay, of course, for the hard drive space, yeah, and to set up the whole thing and so on, but it must be a profitable business, otherwise they wouldn't do it, yeah. And then my question is, of course, why should they get the money out of my effort? Yeah. Let me know in the comment section if you have other answers than the one that I give myself. Well, they can, but I should get a fair share, right? So, and that one scenario is that they deliberately, if they notice that someone is constantly working on this project, like me, so I'm constantly uploading stuff, and I'm really working hard here, yeah, and it's quite exhausting with some games. And like, if you do it, even if you are maybe not 100% motivated or so, or you would like to play something else or so, but you are thinking of your channel and that people shouldn't wait too long for the next episode and so on, and then you are still doing something, although you maybe don't have 100% energy for it, yeah, but you still do it. So, but then it costs you a little bit of energy as well. You know what I'm getting at, yeah. And why not get a reward for that, yeah? And I'm not really asking even for a lot or so. I would just want some fair share. So, and I think that they are deliberately nerfing channels, because now at 850 subscribers, I'm nearly at the threshold of getting really getting monetized here. Yeah, like my channel is monetized, but there's another threshold or something to get to the next step or something, and that is 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, and the whole thing has stopped. So, and one scenario is that they're deliberately doing that to keep the channel from getting to the threshold. Yeah, this is the fraudulent scenario, and there are others, of course. For example, it's simply a censorship of people that they don't want to support. Yeah, maybe because I watched some channels that were anti-wokeness, for example. Yeah, like maybe 1 or 2 years ago, you probably remember that there was a huge backlash in the media, and a lot of people spoke up against wokeness and like this whole aggressive ideology and pushing it everywhere. Yeah, and I was, and I still am, quite annoyed with that. Yeah, I mean, I personally feel that everybody should be included. Yeah, and for me, that's just total normality. So, yeah, but I don't feel that it's really necessary to push it in your face. And it's still my opinion. But I know that they seem to be pushing it. And there was a girl that I was following, like an e-girl, and she was rather maybe, I wouldn't even say aggressively or so, but rather sarcastic with the thing. Yeah, and she spoke up. Christian girl from the United States. Maybe a few too many tattoos or so, but I liked her opinions. And I noticed that once I subscribed to her channel and watched her videos, my growth completely stopped. Yeah, so before I had these 1 or 2 subscribers per day. And for weeks, it totally stopped to 0. So, and that's my second scenario. I think the algorithm is programmed in a specific way to actually not support people who might have an unwanted mentality or whatever, yeah? Although they couldn't even say what kind of mentality I have, yeah? Because I am certainly pro-inclusivity, yeah? Pro-love and similar chances in life, yeah? But of course, that's not the agenda of this woke ideology, and we all know it, of course. Yeah, and that's another scenario, which is possible, and might be the reason why something doesn't seem to work. So I don't know, but now that I watched this other video, and they said, okay, well, if something that you did. And I personally think they were rather argumenting about doing some maybe problematic stuff or something like pushing AI crap or something. I guess so. They didn't really say, but I think that they got at that. Yeah, to that topic, they said, okay, you need to stop this behavior. Or also maybe that's what the algorithm might have seen here on my channel, that I'm just uploading a lot, yeah? And I I'm also commenting a lot. I find, yeah, to on the answers, and I like the comments usually, and maybe I'm taking the time to do that. But then I'm doing it in one block, so to speak, right? So I'm reading everything that people write, and then I'm answering it all in one go. And maybe I'm too efficient or something, or too industrious or so. And then they thought, okay, that is something that doesn't seem to be a human. So let's flag this guy, and then we are blacklisting this channel or something. But then I would think that the whole filter is not working properly. But still. So, and that's why I want to try this. So I wanted to remind you that there will be a phase when I'm not going to react anything, and I'm also not uploading anything. And we are getting closer. I'm not actually sure if I can make it to a point where we get 28 days or maybe a month up in advance, but I'm trying my best here. So please keep commenting. See you in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm rather happy right now. So we cleared them out over there in the south, and let's see what we can do here. A lot of stuff didn't work out well. The KV1C got away, and the T-34 survived. But yeah, we can't help it. Here we are. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like if you liked this one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would implore you to do so. You know that it helps with the channel, or it's supposed to help, and it is convenient for you, doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, and the comment section is all yours as always. Thank you for all your support. See you next time. Bye bye.